Before we start, I found this really cool way of squashing lemon juice. You just put it between your really big bicep like this. Oh, that's huge, isn't it? Did you think that?
No.
Oh.
I just thought that was really embarrassing.
Not impressed at all. Well, hey guys, here's the thing. If you knew that you were rubbing toxic chemicals all over your body and they were being absorbed into your system, would you be happy? No. And you didn't even know it. That's the worst thing. You wouldn't do it, would you? No one would do that knowingly.
But lots of people do.
They do. And that's what we're going to talk about in just a sec. People are rubbing toxic chemicals all over their bodies all the time, aren't they? There is a point to this because we're going to talk about
luscious lemon.
Luscious lemon.
Even in lemon to go with the luscious lemon.
You are looking very luscious. But let's go back to the chemicals because it seems crazy that people are rubbing them all. We are rubbing them all over our bodies. Well, us not so much now because we've woken up to it. But tell us about that.
So I've always kind of been into natural products. And I mean, I guess when I was younger, first off, I used to buy my natural products from a certain company that made all their products in like an apricot kernel oil. And I loved the smell of it.
Yep.
And I used to use it all the time because I loved the way that it smelled. But then, you know, like they used to say that their products were all natural, and I'm sure they probably were back then. But then as time went on, they became the best of science and the best of nature. So obviously, you know, they started adding ingredients that I didn't like. So I switched. And then I went with another brand who at the time used to have shops in big, you know, shopping centers and things like that. But then they got so big, they started like their own sort of in-home party type thing.
Yep.
And I started noticing that once again, their products went from, you know, these beautiful all natural ingredients to products that contained PEGs like propylene glycol and sodium lauryl sulfate and ingredients that I would no longer use. So I used to buy this body butter and oh my gosh, it smelled like lollies. It was so amazing. I used to rub myself in it when I was younger and like everyone was like, oh, you smell like lollies. And I was like, yes, I love this smell. I can't get enough of it. I realized that it was the fragrance. So it's not just like a lot of these products are scented with fragrance, which is not natural. They're scented, you know, like basically the fragrance contains what we call phthalates, which mess with your hormones. But the other thing is that a lot of...
I was going to say, do you know the nifty thing about fragrance in most countries is you don't have to list the ingredients in the fragrance. You just put fragrance on the thing. You won't see this contains phthalates, all kinds of nasty chemicals. Sorry, I interrupted you. Yeah.
So for years I've looked for a body butter or moisturizer that smelled similar to this one that I used to use. And I finally found it, and it's actually the Luscious Lemon range. So the thing about Luscious Lemon is that it actually comes in an oil, so you can have your kitchen smelling like this.
Yep.
Well, that's where my diffuser is that I put this in. It smells so fresh. I even put it out like on a cotton ball and put it in the bottom of the garbage bin. So the garbage bin actually smells like Luscious Lemon as well.
It's got lemon, it's got lemon myrtle, it's got ylang ylang, which is beautiful. It's got spearmint and it's got Eucalyptus globulus. I just like to say that.
So Young Living actually sells 3 different eucalyptuses. They sell Eucalyptus radiata, which is probably the most common eucalyptus. It's the one that you think of, and it, you know, from Australia. But then there's Eucalyptus globulus, and then through nature, Eucalyptus globulus has actually I don't like to use the word genetically engineered because that makes it sound like it was like done in the lab, but it didn't.
Two different eucalyptus went out on a date.
Yes.
They liked each other.
And they made baby eucalyptus trees.
They did.
Yeah, a Eucalyptus citriodora and a Eucalyptus globulus, and they became Eucalyptus blue. So that's the third kind of eucalyptus. But this one's got Eucalyptus globulus in it, which is high in eucalyptol. It's actually the strongest smelling of the 3 eucalyptus. But Jeremy looked up lemon myrtle as well, and lemon myrtle is seriously high in
citral.
Citral.
In fact, it's about lemon myrtle essential oil is about 90+%. citral. So you can look up the benefits of that. Although interestingly, it is one of the things that they use to make stuff smell like lemon.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because it's so super strong. It's actually stronger smelling than the lemon oil itself. And we add lemon myrtle to our dishwasher. We alternate it with Thieves because it's really our dishwasher powder, great for cleaning your dishwasher.
Smells good.
Yeah, this smells like sherbet lollies, like those yellow lollies with the
it does,
the sherbet in the middle of them that you had when you were a kid. That's what this smells like. So like it makes your kitchen smell like that.
Yeah, because the ylang ylang is like got that sweet, yummy smell, and also the spearmint, there's a little touch of that.
Yeah. So because so many of us love that luscious lemon so much, Young Living brought out a body moisturizer. So no pegs, no nasty ingredients that are going to mess with your hormones, but I used to get really, really bad eczema from shampoos that contain sodium lauryl sulfate because they'd literally run down my face and onto my eyelids, and then my eyelids and the back of my neck as well. I used to get really bad from the sodium lauryl sulfate. And I notice I get it sometimes when I go to people's houses that have foaming hand soaps, because a lot of foaming hand soaps contain sodium lauryl sulfate as well, but not Young Living's. And so in all of our bathrooms, we actually got this. Yeah. And it comes in a refill as well. So this is a brand new one that I just got in this month's order. But what I do is we've got the pump packs in the bathroom, and I literally put like a third, even sometimes a quarter in the girls' bathroom because they go through so much of it. Quarter of a bottle, and then I fill it up with water, and just keep refilling it from the refill. And
now, just so you know, if you pump this, it will actually come out foaming. That's not because it's got sodium lauryl sulfate in it. That's because it's got an aerating thing.
But it's also the way they make the soup as well.
Yeah. But it's, as Kim said, no nasty.
No. Well, so make your house smell nice, your body smell nice. If you like that real citrusy, sweet smell, then you'll love this, really.
And if you're just using normal products, then you need to at least look at the label and just see, does it have fragrance on it? Does it have sodium lauryl sulfate on it?
Laurel or Loreth. They're both bad.
They're both bad. So look after yourself. That's what we're really saying, isn't it?
Or get an app like Ingrid or the Chemical Maze and start to look at the ingredients that you're putting on your bodies, because they're not only messing with your hormones, but they're causing all kinds of other really nasty stuff as well.
And if you're not using this stuff, you should try it. It's good. So
let us know if you love it.
We love it. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.